My name's Stephanie Nattu. I'm Associate Board Director and Business Director at Creativebrief. Welcome to another episode of the Agency Brand Leader interview series. Today we have Matt Brown. Thank you, Matt, for joining us. So to kick us off, tell us a little bit about your agency brand and proposition.
So we're Edelman. We're an integrated global communications firm that partners with businesses and organisations to evolve, promote and protect their brands and reputations. And our mission is simple. We provide strategic communications counsel and programming which enables our clients to build strong relationships across stakeholders, influence attitudes, inform audiences and shape behaviours with the potential to have a positive impact in society. And we live and breathe four core values. The first is the relentless pursuit of excellence. The second is the freedom to be constantly curious. The third is the courage to do the right thing. And the fourth is the commitment to positively impact society. All of this is underpinned by trust, and I'm going to talk a bit about trust, or you'll hear a lot about trust over the course of this conversation, because it's something that we've studied for over 23 years, and we believe that trust is the ultimate kind of currency, and it's something that's so important to us and so important to the work that we do with our clients.
And what makes your agency brand unique in 3 words?
So trust. But earned as a mindset, not as a channel. And finally, it's the intersection of communication. So it's not 3 words, I'm giving you a bit more than that, but it's the intersection of communications because, what we believe is that, you no longer have a single audience. You're talking to audiences, and actually it's about how do you develop an idea that can live and breathe and work for all of those audiences.
Why is it important to continue to build a strong agency brand?
The world is changing. You will have also, everyone's seen that. You've seen that, and and for me and for us, the one thing that is guaranteed is change. And so, what this means as an agency is you have to evolve. That doesn't mean forgetting who you are and where you've come from, but it does mean developing new points of view. And that's what kind of clients expect. We're here to partner and help advise our clients, so we need to understand trends, themes, topics, thinking, thought leadership, whatever it might be, but ultimately we need to be able to offer up a point of view on how a client and its brand can navigate all of this. It's also important for the agency team. We want them to feel part of something, something exciting, something current, and that we as Edelman are at the forefront of that change in thinking. And it's also really great in attracting talent as well.
In your opinion, what makes up a strong agency brand?
Agencies are made up of different disciplines, specialisms, capabilities, and really the skill is in bringing all of that together to create something really special for clients. If you can harness all of this amazing talent and creativity in the right way, then you're onto something very special. But also, this is a human-based business, and ultimately it always comes down to the power of relationships.
Is there a difference from, say, 10 years ago to what makes up a strong agency brand today?
Yes. We're in a very different world to where we were 10 years ago. Like we've all experienced, the last few years and really the changes that we've seen across all different, all the fronts like political, economic, societal, sustainability and impact, tech, health, you name it, it's evolved and it's changed. And it's not that these weren't factors 10 years ago, it's just that the rate of change, the pace and the evolution of that change is different. So on top of this, you've got the fact that audiences have evolved, as have the channels and the way that they both communicate and consume communications. So you have to bring all of this together to approach communications, campaigning or thought leadership. It has to evolve and you have to reflect that back through the agency and your agency brand.
What would be your number 1 tip to other senior agency leaders to help them build a strong agency brand?
You have to approach your agency and agency brand as if it were a client. So you have to make the time, it requires work. It can't be an afterthought or something you do in downtime.
And what are you doing to continue to build your agency brand for the rest of the year?
Trust will continue to be at the core of who we are. We will continue to galvanise around the concept that trust drives growth and action enables trust. And then in London, we've just moved into this brand new building that redefines how we work together. This has injected brilliant new energy into the business. It's not only a great space for client and team collaboration, but also it's a great calling card for new talent.
Which agency brand do you most admire and why?
I think for me, Adam and Eve. I've always loved them. They've a brand that they've always focused on creativity, and it shows, especially in the work that they do, the brands that they work with, the awards that they've won, the team around all of that. They've built something so special, but it's always been focused on creativity and the power of creativity, and I love that.